ladies and gentlemen, the groom for today. Please put your hands together for Mr. Andy Tiny Townsend.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Shell and I. I'm not really too good at speaking either. I'm not going to use that because that would just annoy me. I want to thank everyone who's travelled so far to be here. I also want to thank especially Lee and John who have come all this way, who I haven't seen for 4 or 5 years. It's a pleasure to see you again, and brings back a lot of memories, if not possibly a few tears on this stag night maybe. But personally also I want to thank my father-in-law Pete. Thank you for accepting me into your family. Thank you for the meals that we share on a weekly basis. Also thank you to Chantel for showing Pete how to cook his gammon, chips and eggs. Please. Pete's also got a little joke. I'm not going to spoil it. It's all to do about blue bus. It's possibly the worst joke, but the best at the same time. So if you see him later, he might tell it to you. But Chantel, also thank you so much for helping Michelle with the hen night and all the other preparations that have gone to making this possibly the best day of my life and our lives. I want to thank my family. We want to thank my family also for the support and just being here. I know it's taken a lot, and you're all here. What have I said?
Nothing.
But thank you also for accepting Michelle so openly, and yeah, there's not too many words that can describe how I feel about you all without bringing a tear to my eye. Catherine, thank you so much for being a wonderful friend to Michelle. But also thank you, Cat Chris, wherever you are, for accepting me so openly and being a support not just to Michelle but to me also. Thank you for, again, all the help with the preparations. You look absolutely amazing, and you're so knowledgeable, and you just for all the help and the chats we've had and the chats you've had with Michelle, and just being really calm. Thank you always. And Chris, personal thanks for transporting the cakes.
No worries.
Luke, thank you very much for accepting the role of the best man. I know it's difficult. I know we, like you said, we've only met 4 years ago, but it's 4 years I can do without ever again. I want you with me forever, basically. Not wrong. Basically, it's been a pleasure to have met you, and yeah, an honour for you to stand here by my side and say a few words in front of everyone.
I'm the only one who cried.
Yet.
I just hope I can be a solid friend to you as you have been to me. And you've always been someone I can turn to for advice when things have hit the fan. Mum, you look absolutely beautiful. First time I've seen you wear makeup.
I'm lost.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you for choosing 2 great readings and for being my mum. I love you dearly, and although I sometimes am always busy when you call or I'm having dinner, you're always in my mind, and I think of you truly every day. And you make me a proud son. We both love you, and thank you for organising the trip down. Today also I want to thank, as you already know, someone who can't be here, and to celebrate her life, Margaret Wood. Thank you for having such a loving and beautiful daughter, who I'm now a proud husband to. I feel through all the stories that although we haven't met, I know you. You talked about with so much love. It's in the smiles and the voices when they're told. It saddens me to know we cannot meet, yet but like so many people in this room, we feel you in our hearts. So can everyone please stand? And where she was. Margaret. Okay, you can all sit down now. Also, I want to thank Joel. He's come all the way from Sydney, but amazingly, on his own, he also took a brave trip to Amsterdam. I just want to say, what happens in Amsterdam stays in Amsterdam. Anyway, finally, the reason I'm standing here is it's been a long and exciting wait, but I'm now married and an incredible woman who inspires me daily. You've coped with so much and dealt with so many things so well. You look absolutely amazing today. I almost cried, but luckily I kept it together. And basically, Michelle, I've loved you from when we first met. I've loved you from when we first laughed, when we first hugged, when we first cried. I love you for just being you. To me, you are my breath, my warmth, my smile. You and me, we make each other. I love you. To get to this stage, I'm doing it a bit backwards, but to get to this stage, we met whilst I was in an ambulance on a London transfer. We did have a patient on board. We just got chatting, we knew each other slowly, we got to know each other slowly. I think I've had a few epic fails on the way. First being with a dinner date, my first one I arranged was on a Sunday. I wanted to cook you Sunday roast. Luke and I went to the cinema beforehand, and me forgetting that Tesco's closed at 4. I ended up taking you to Pizza Hut. You had nice now. Yeah. Then I thought, right, I've got to top this, so I generally cook quite well, I think. An Italian chicken with mozzarella and cheese. I was being all fancy. I'll cook it for you one day later. But beforehand, I went to pick up my little Susie. She's a 1 litre Suzuki Alto, and I had to go to see my dad, so I drove all the way up to my dad, dropped his car off. We went to Lowestoft, picked the car up. Thank you, Sir David. And I travelled all the way back down to Folkestone from Lowestoft, which is about a 3-hour journey, with things running through my mind. So I had to text you to say when to start leaving, and just had dinner preparations in my mind. Get to the door, and I've left the keys all the way at my dad's. So Shell's already on her way. I'm sharing the house with a friend of mine. She phones her son, manages to get keys, and I'm cooking away. I've had a shower, and yet I only bought 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. That got burnt. So Shell's now 10 minutes away. Luckily I stole a tin of chopped tomatoes, and thankfully you can cook a lot better than I can. And just from there on, I've known that you've been the one for me from, like I say, the minute we first met. It's a pleasure getting to know you, and you're the only person I want to spend a lifetime knowing you even more. And for that reason, can we all stand again? A toast to my new wife, Michelle Townsend. So we'll leave it at that. Pass you over back to Stephen.